Hello everybody and welcome to my audio commentary for my movie Godzilla vs. Baragon. So I've been wanting to do this for a little while where essentially I'm going to play my movie in the background while I talk over it and essentially give some little trivia and facts about how the making of some of the scenes went down and why some things are like how they are. Because there's a lot of mistakes that are in this fan film and this is not a good fan film. I can tell you that. I've watched my fan film a couple of times now, and I just don't like this. I don't like it. It's not a good fan film. But see, I'm gonna try to do this for each of mine because I'm trying to hopefully get 5 of these done. So yeah, I'm trying to make a series of 5 of these Godzilla fan films, and this is the first of them. And I'm going to try to do an audio commentary for hopefully all of them. Right now, we about 1/3 through the production of the next one, Godzilla vs. the Flying Monster. I've got a trailer out for that. I'm going to have the trailer for the next one and this one in the description, hopefully if I remember. So yeah, without further ado, let's begin. Oh yeah, also I got this idea from Godzilla. He does his over Godzilla and His Amazing Friends, and Kaijuzilla did a couple of these, I think. So yeah, let's begin. Now you'll also notice that I'm not on YouTube because on YouTube it just does not want to work for some reason. I don't know why. What the heck? Stop. So yeah, you'll also notice that the music right now is extremely quiet. And the reason for that is because, well, like, the music is quiet here, while everywhere else it's fine. And that's because I recorded this. I have 2 programs that I use for this. An editing program and my stop-motion program. My stop-motion program works significantly better than my editing program at recording audio. That's what I use for the rest of the audio, excluding all of the character people stuff. That all is recorded on my camera. So yeah, and I recorded this audio. It's supposed to be Godzilla's landing, but it's pretty hard to hear. And then you'll also notice that the credits stop, and you can kind of hear some stuff. It's supposed to be Godzilla roaring, because my idea was that I wanted my opening credits to help tell the story, so it's not just something that, you skip over. No. Because in my timeline, you've got the original Godzilla raids again, then, a bunch of the other solo Monster Toho films. All of the Showa Gamer except Super Monster is a part of this universe. Ultra Q is part of this universe, and there's a couple of Ultraman monsters that also appear, not in the series, but in that are canon in the universe, but not Ultraman himself. So yeah, this is where Godzilla's roar is supposed to be, because at the end of Raids Again, they trap Godzilla in the iceberg. That's what was supposed to be going on here, and he's sort of, breaking out of the iceberg, even though it's just a picture. Now this scene I actually definitely do like. I did make a better version of this, which is sadly got lost, because during the start of the production, I had a different computer, which a lot better computer. This one's very slow. But anyways, I had made the first part of this. I was almost done with this scene. I think about halfway through with this scene on that other computer, and then it broke, and I had to get a new computer and reshoot that scene. Luckily, not too much was lost. So, and by the way, this is probably one of the tougher scenes to film because of that cotton right there. You see that? It was impossible, just about impossible to sand that up. So yeah. Oh, and here's some great acting, top notch. 10 out of 10 coming up there. Oh yeah. Now see those look like trees in the background, but they're not. Those are really dark clouds. Yeah, just FYI. And that thing off to the right, that is a UFO. It's not moving, but it's a UFO. There's also more dark clouds that are moving very, they're going everywhere. More clouds, so yeah. So also have the audio turned down quite a bit more so you can hear me, because around the end of the film is when it gets loud, because I figured out because I had this Bluetooth speaker thing, which I started recording on my audio on then. So yeah. Oh my gosh!
What is it?
Dead. So yeah, that's what was supposed to go on there. Is like, you know, the pilot's like, oh, going around, and then all of a sudden, boom, he's dead. Ooh, what destroyed him?
Another boat has gone down. Not again. Tyler, map that
Oh,
attack.
top-notch editing and acting.
34 north and 147 east. That's a 6 attack.
Oh my gosh, this is really bad editing.
Coming right at us. Are you saying that it could possibly be a living organism?
Organism?
Emily, get a record of all recorded aquatic kaiju.
Man, this is not a good fan film.
And then there was a second Godzilla, but he got
One of the reasons I don't like this fan film, you know, or my fan film, is because I feel like the characters, they're only there, because I wrote this when I was like in 7th or early 8th grade, I forget which one, and this was like poorly written, because the characters are simply there to, they're essentially just 3 exposition dumps. Now, I have improved them because I've started writing the script for the 3rd and 4th movie, and the second one I finished a while back, and I feel like they're just better than the first one ever was. So yeah, this is probably going to be the worst of the 5 movies that I'm going to be making, hopefully. I don't like this scene either. I said let's cut, and there's a head in the corner there. Yeah, this is not a good scene. I really wish that we reshot this. Man, look at those hands. Just. Oh, and this scene too. Oh my, this is. I think what happened is I didn't notice that she had said that. Oh, we should have reshot that scene. And then this laughing part's really bad. Oh yeah, this is a good scene though. So yeah, Baragon strikes. So yeah, we got some. This scene, I remember, that was actually a lot longer than I originally made it. I actually like chopped it in half because there was like this really long thing of me waiting for the phone to ring. So I was just sitting there, just chugging down whatever invisible liquid was in there. So yeah. Oh, where's the... Oh, I must have missed a line. Because there was some line, I remember somewhere, about how an oil rig had gone down last... Oh, we missed that. Yeah, there's a line where an oil rig went down last night, but it was most likely because of erosion. What was originally supposed to happen is I was going to have a scene where this oil rig was just in the sea and then it would, you know, slowly just go into the sea. And it was supposed to be kind of a nod to Frankenstein vs. Baragon, because that's when Baragon sort of first appears. But ultimately, I really no good-looking way of doing that. So I ultimately scrapped the scene, but still left a line in there about it. So yeah. Also, you'll notice a lot of times that Godzilla's head and things are cut off, and that's because the stop-motion program I'm using, Q, it essentially likes to make the box very small. You'll definitely notice because I left it how it originally was. I didn't, you know, size it or anything for the battleship scene. So yeah. Most of it looks pretty good though. I definitely do like that he used black and white for a lot of the scenes. It definitely looks really good. So yeah. Yeah, this first attack is, I definitely do like this scene. Oh, great. This is a good one. I really should have cut that. I think this audio, that shooting audio that you can kind of hear, was also recorded on the editing program. So yeah. And then you got that great scene. Yeah, a lot of the acting in this is pretty cringe-tastic, if I do say so myself. But stop motion, I'm definitely proud of it. it definitely, I feel like it gets better as the movie progresses. So yeah. So, yeah, also this was the only building that I made, and it was pretty out of unproportional, so I just destroyed it. Also, I'm proud of this scene where he throws this little thing that he found, because essentially I put it on the edge of that little building that he, tore the ceiling off of, and that's made it look like it was flying off. So yeah, and there he goes, back in the sea, taken away by a wave. And there's a little Gamera down there holding some, what are those called? Paper clips. Alright, this scene, when I first planned to make this movie, I was going to have a scene where there were people, like, dancing, because it was going to be another nod to Frankenstein vs. Baragon, where Baragon shows up and destroys, like, this building, this town, small town, while I was having this party thing. And that's why there's funky music going on. That's what's supposed to be going on here. And then Baragon shows up. I think I entitled this on this file for this as Baragon the Party Crasher or something like that. Also, the truck just got blown up there. But I feel like I should have made it, like, roll over or something, like, cut to a shot of it rolling or something. Or it on fire. So, just to emphasize that that's what happened, instead of it just looking like he just blew fire just to cover up the screen or something. Alright, here's the scene I was talking about. See how there's the big black bars on the side? That's because this is how the program Hue Animations, that's how big the thing is. And so I resized it just so I don't see these big black bars. Because this scene, I feel like I definitely did need to show everything. So, yeah. Like that scene, I needed to have that so you know what that shooting noise is and what Godzilla's chasing after. Also, that's another great scene of the bomber plane running Godzilla over. Oh, look at that string. It can't be a Godzilla movie without seeing at least one string. It's also the only string used in the movie. Also, you'll also notice that my explosions and breaths, they're all practical, because I think it looks a lot better than any, little effect. Like a little, SFX, explosion bit thing. Yeah, just a little cotton and some tissue paper.
Looks like they lost. Darn. Great, just great. Now he's heading for Tokyo. Emily, tell the
Probably should have reshot that scene too. I think we shot that one a couple of times. So yeah, that army guy, he had like a big old hole in his head. Ooh, there's a cool part in like a cool shot where they shoot Godzilla on the side of the face and it looks like he's got like smoke coming out of the side of his mouth. There, right there, that one's cool. This walking bit is a little weird, because I think this was the first time I really recorded walking. So yeah, the walking definitely feel like it got better as the movies progressed. See here, now he's just sliding. So yeah. There he is doing. I think that was kind of supposed to be like a nod to Shin. This, it's kind of hard. No, that thing that he's holding, I've had a lot of my friends ask me what that is. It's like a slingshot that he brought over, and I'm like, hey, we could do that for a microphone, because he's supposed to be like a news reporter guy, sort of like the scene in the original where there's a news guy and he's on the tower and the tower gets bitten by Godzilla. That's what that scene is kind of supposed to be mocking. Or, not mocking, mimicking. That's a lot better word, or term, because you don't want to be mocking the original Godzilla. That's how you die from the Godzilla fandom. Also, that jet right there and that jet are different jets. I probably should have put something in between those, but those are different jets. That's also kind of a nod to the train scene where he's got the train in his mouth. So, yeah, lots of little nods to the original. So yeah.
We need to get somewhere safe. Godzilla doesn't look like he's going to let up.
Oh no. Those are not scripts on the desk. Yeah, just because, you kind of tell we're unprofessional and we can't memorize lines. Like, we can barely memorize lines with the scripts on the table. So yeah, those were the scripts on the table. Also, Baragon coming out of the ground. Looks pretty decent, I think. There's a little all the stuff is American and we're in Japan. Just in case you didn't know. Because I think, yeah, the army guys, like, that just happened was like, oh, Tokyo or something. Or yeah, go report to the force outside Tokyo. Yeah, there's Baragon doing his thing. So cute. I feel like I should have given Baragon a longer destruction scene here, or some other scene, because I feel like he's like as pointless as Anguirus was in Raids again. Like, Baragon just feels forced in this, just to have him fight some other monster. So yeah. Uh-oh, we're gonna have a fight. Hey, cat, no! Cat just jumped in front of the camera. That's how you can tell this is high quality. Yeah, here's the start of the battle. A lot of you Godzilla fans may not recognize this. This is a theme from a video game called Monster Hunter. There's 2 of them in here. I don't know if I'll use them for the other movies. I was planning on using a couple others, but I don't know if I will. I might. So yeah. I think that this theme does work pretty well for this fight scene. So yeah, this is a pretty decent fight scene, I think. Nothing too special. No, just a monster battle. I'm definitely gonna try to improve on the fights in later movies. Trying to see what makes a good fight in, the normal Godzilla movies. So I can see, what works, what doesn't, because this fight scene is a bit boring. Which is funny, considering some of the best fights are just the monsters walking around in circles, flailing their arms at each other, and every once in a while they'll charge at each other. So yeah. Breathe in his breath. So stinker. So yeah. And Godzilla's like, whoa, are you dead? It's like, nope. Oh wait, no, not yet. He's like, oh, I'm not dead, watch out, I'm gonna get you. And then he spins around. So yeah. I don't have really much to say about else to say during this fight. So yeah. Because I don't remember much of their filming for this. I remember this scene. I remember being like, oh, it's so cool. Because the tail thing what looks pretty good. So yeah, he's getting his tail. I should have done like a Mothra thing where he like lifts his tail up and flings Baragon in the air or something. That would have been funny. I don't know why they're shooting at the ground in this scene. So, but they are. And this is the end of the first fight. Yeah, now they're heading... Oh wait, no it's not. No it's not. Not yet. That scene is actually pretty sweet looking, because Godzilla's like looking around like, where are you going? And then Baragon just jumps in like, surprise! And then grabs him and stuff. It's pretty good. See, that wasn't a bad running thing. This is awful though. Because I wasn't sure how to do turns really while trying to film this. Oh, this is a funny scene because they're like stopped the battle, like, oh shoot, the jets are here, and they kind of take some time to try to stop the jets. And Godzilla does something pretty hilarious during this scene. Because I'm trying to show that Godzilla is, intelligent. And he just goes, just kind of pulls like a little cheese on Baragon or something. I hate that, explosion effect. I should have not done that, or redone that. Another good tail scene. The tails, they're just so, when you get them, they're just really good looking, and you can just insert them pretty much anywhere. So yeah, there's a little stop motion tip. If you want to have your stop motion look good, fool everyone by just inserting those, because they're pretty easy to get looking good, because there's, so many bendy pieces. Unless it's a Bandai figure, don't use a Bandai figure. I mean, you can for stuff, but not for tail scenes like that. So there we are running. I'm surprised it actually picked up all of our voices from all over there. Like, I'm surprised it picked up his voice. The small one with the gun. He's supposed to be an army man. Because that's why he's got the gun. So yeah. Here's another theme from Monster Hunter. This scene is pretty sweet. That scene where they're like, you see all the trees down there. Pay no attention to the white line. That's nothing. That's trees, white trees, snow. It's snow, guys. See, Kaijuzilla's not the only one that can pull off a snowy forest in a Godzilla fan film. I'm kidding. That's not snow. It's just white paper line. I tried to cover it up. Oh, and it can't be a Showa film, because that's what I'm trying to imitate, without some rock throwing. Now, little thing, Godzilla's breath in this is blue, and Baragon's is red, although it looks like there's no difference in the black and white. So, yeah. Ooh, got him right in the knees. Oh, I think that's the end of the fight. Yeah. I do like how I made Baragon look like he's digging. Oh, and he just pulled off his tail. But yeah, I like how I did that with the trees. Now, I showed this film to some people on the Godzilla fandom, and they were wondering, what happened to Godzilla? Why did he do that? That's because, essentially, Baragon went underground, dug a hole under him, popped up, and, buried him. And so that's what's supposed to kind of happen. Just a way of saying, oh, Godzilla's gone, we'll save him for the next movie. He's not necessarily dead, he's just saving him for the next movie. So, yeah. Plus, it felt fitting that the mascot of my channel wins. So, yeah, the KWF, that stands for Kaiju Watch Force. And we're kind of hired, the idea is that we're hired by the government to essentially research these creatures and kind of predict when they'll appear. But in this first film, that's all we're really doing. We're just kind of weathermen for kaiju. But in the second film and beyond, we kind of get more accustomed to something like the Science Patrol. We're kind of trying to prevent these things when we get weapons and stuff. So yeah. Also, Baragon's pretty brutal. There is like a little bit of red paper in his mouth there. I'm kind of like, there's some good things about it being in black and white, and there's some things I don't like about it being in black and white. So yeah. Little jet, he's so happy about his jet. I'm gonna scratch it. Yeah, they look pretty good. Even though the jet just disappears off the face of the earth. So yeah, there's another way that the whole screen zooming in thing kind of fails right there as well. That's probably also why it's so pixely as well. You got the bombers dropping bombs, and Baragon's like, "Stop it, you big meanies." Also, you'll notice that I put some cotton on his horn in this scene. I think the last scene, maybe. I don't know. But just to imitate the glow, and I wish I'd done it at the start of the film. And I'm probably not going to do it for the, make Godzilla's spikes glow, but I definitely should have done it for Baragon throughout the rest of the movie. So, yeah. Oh, and that right there is a little Lego piece. It was supposed to be like a mine, and that was their thing. They were running in to plant the mine, and Godzilla burns them all. Or, not Godzilla, Baragon. Baragon, he's the best. Baragon's best. 10 out of 10. And this is where it ends. Bomb. Baragon's dead. I feel like I should have put something else, because, yeah, this was it was a pretty abrupt ending. I'm not proud of that abrupt ending. So yeah, that was the movie. Over. It's written, directed, and produced all by me. There's the cast. There's their names. Just FYI, just so you know. Oh, and the names coming up. For some reason, they're in the corner, and I'm really kind of disappointed about that. So, yeah, they're all in the corner like that. Nah. I don't know how many times they show up in the credits and stuff. That's how you can tell who made the movie. But yeah, I like the names, you know. Farmer, news guy, flight control guy, pilot. I probably should have put pilot guy, farmer guy. Oh, and there's all the themes. I think I'm missing one. I'm just sure theme. I think it's the one that's playing right now, actually. What is that? This is the original Godzilla theme, I think. Yes, it is. This is the original Godzilla theme. So yeah, that was Godzilla vs. Baragon. Tell me what you thought of it and go check it out, please. See you guys next time. Bye.